Come on, little flexers. I need the energy right now. Oh, G-Max full tackle. We've done it. The hit and run attack of Crobat VMAX paired with Alteria's Miraculous Charm ability make for a very potent combo. This is Crobat VMAX. Welcome back to the channel, little flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we have an awesome Crobat VMAX deck. One of the new cards from Shining Fates. But first, I want to say a huge thank you to the comment squad. You guys know who you are, the regulars that leave comments down below. It is amazing to see our community grow with people that are regulars on the channel. I just love that. I love how we're cultivating a community that is really special. So thank you so much, guys, for all your support. This is our Crobat VMAX deck. It is an amazing attacker here. You can see with the Stealth Poison, 70 damage, and your opponent's active is now poisoned. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So it's a hit and run style attack similar to things that we've seen from a deck like Greedent in the past. It also has a nice secondary attack, which I think pushes Crobat VMAX over the edge as compared to Greedent or other hit and run attackers. It does 180 damage for 3. So it's not too good in terms of the, power level to the amount of energy needed, but it is that secondary attack that can hit very hard. And I think that's what a lot of the other hit and run attackers miss. Greedent doesn't have that cleanup attack, right? Crobat does. So it can go in, Stealth Poison on a VMAX, whittle its health down a little bit, and then Max Cutter to finish it off. We, of course, have 4 Crobat Vs to set up the VMAX, but they're also really nice for the ability Dark Asset. You can go ahead and draw cards up to 6 in your hand. We pair this Crobat VMAX with Altaria with the Miraculous Charm ability, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and GX. So the idea here, of course, is to go in with the Stealth Poison. You're switching to the bench, and you either switch into an Altaria, which your opponent hopefully can't swing into, or you switch into a Lily's Pokédoll. Both of which are really good options depending on what your opponent has in their deck. I wanted to make this deck as consistent as possible, so you'll see that there isn't a Toxicroak line. I know a lot of these Crobat VMAX decks really like to have that additional damage from the Toxicroak, but I just felt like it was better to go with a more consistent route than try to mix in all of these Toxicroaks and potentially have more things that your opponent can gust up. A lot of times against a deck like ADP, they'll want to attack into a Crobat and maybe knock out a Crobat VMAX and call it a day. Well, they could also even swing into Swablu's or Toxicroaks that are on your bench that are unprotected, and in that way they can take all their prizes. So I wanted to really limit that option for ADP decks and many of the other decks, force them to go through 1, 2, 3 Altarias and a Crobat VMAX as well. We've included the Mew just for a little bit of insurance against spread decks as we're trying to, again, go with this walling strategy. So it's really nice to have the bench barrier there to prevent against any kind of snipe attacks. We've kept it very consistent in our supporter lines. You'll see the 4 Boss, 4 Marnie, and 4 Research. We got 3 of these U-turn boards, which are nice because they come back to hand if the Pokemon that they're attached to gets knocked out. And then we have a bunch of energy because, again, we just want to attach every single turn. So this is the list, you guys. I hope you enjoy these next few games. I'm not saying that we win every game, but I'm not saying we win every game. Let me know down below which was your favorite of the 4 games that we played tonight. This is a long video, but I know you're going to enjoy them. So here we go. Let's take a look at Crobat VMAX. Welcome back, y'all. Let's get into it. I've been really hyped for this deck for a long time. Crobat, obviously hit and run strategies go way back in the TCG. And I think back to like Donphan as maybe my favorite hit and run strategy, although I didn't ever really play Donphan that much, but that would have been what, Cities 2015. Shout out to the people that played during Cities 2015. And I guess States 2015. It was like Virizion Genesect, Donphan, Plasma, etc., etc. Oh, this is a hand. At the very least, we can get a Crobat up, but I would like to get an energy down if we could. Yo. And a Swablu. And a Swablu. What did we do to deserve this? I think the answer is nothing, because I don't think that the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online has any knowledge of us in real life. So any of our actions, there's no karmic response with PTCGO in our actual lives. Good people perform poorly on this app. Bad people perform well on this app. It just doesn't make any sense. Bad people also perform badly, and good people also perform well. So no switch. No switch. No switchy. No switchy. They're going to go for a Crobat. That's what I am playing. Hey, buddy, give me that back. Hey, buddy, did you steal my Crobat? You better not have. You may be wondering why I'm wearing a blanket around my shoulders. My wife said not to say this, but it's because... No, I'm just kidding. This is what I was told not to say. I was told not to say that it was because she won't let me have the heater on in the basement anymore because it costs too much electricity. And she also told me not to say that she stole my sweater. Now, one or both of those things are definitely true. Oh, and she's coming down. She told me not to say it. I'm not saying it. I didn't say it. I have been known to maybe forget to turn off the space heater.
It should be warm, just don't leave it running.
Okay. Thank you, my dear. I love you as well. All right, let's go ahead and Crushing Hammer. And we'll hit him with the Marne. One Marne. Give it to me. And then I guess we could always use a Crobat, right? Yo, we get the VMAX. We get the VMAX, we just don't get a Crobat. I'm going to go for it, man. I think it's probably worth it here, right? One Crobat V, please. I want to retreat too. I want to retreat into a doll. Maybe, what if we, let's see, they're already... I think the nice thing is that with the dolls is that they just need so many. So I'm going to go ahead and retreat here. And then let's put it back. And then we could bring up the other doll. Yeah. Okay. I like this because it saves them. It saves them both. But we get to keep this bench spot open. And then, do we want to calm here? Or do we want to pitch it? I think we want to keep it. It's my thought. Yeah, it like kind of worked. It like kind of worked. Let's go Crushing Hammer. Why not? Yeet. What? We'll keep the energy off the little guy? This seems very harmful for them, so I'm happy about keeping that where it is. We could ditch another doll. That would be kind of spooky. All right, so I'm thinking here, we go with the Evolve. We give them a doll. One more doll goes into the bin. It's so unfortunate that we started the Mew. I mean, there were so many outs to not starting the Mew, and then we'll just pass. We'll see what they do. Otherwise, we're keeping 3 dolls in the background. I just wish I could remove this thing. I guess they only have like max 3 Gus. So that's a nice, you know, that's good for us. Happy for me. All right. Giant Horth. No GX here. No Silvally GX, which I love. Also doesn't look like any welders. So that Marnie really screwed him up. which I'm happy about. Yeet. Okie dokie. I want Polka Dolls for days. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. And then surely we will get an energy. We did. Lele. Go Crobbit. Give me a... I guess the hiding. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It doesn't really matter. We'll stealth poison. They could have gust. And they could bring up the other Crobat. So maybe we should have saved the hiding. Alright, we'll stealth poison. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. And then we'll bring up the Altaria. Yeah, this is looking nice, man. So, this is really our only big concern. I guess multiple gusts on things. So, like, we don't want to evolve... They could do it in 3 gusts, right? Because they could knock out the Crobat. And then they could knock out the Mew. Which is, like, just the biggest shame that we had to put down Mew. And then they could knock out the VMAX. And then they could knock out the Crobat V. So, maybe... we want to get our hits in here. Let's go on the Senti. Or we could just keep swinging in with the Heatran. Either way. Let's go here. Let's go here. I kind of don't hate, like... I kind of don't hate hitting into the Heatran. And then... we could maybe even gust up. I kind of want to gust up the Senti. I'm thinking our prizes are going to be the Heatran, the Volk, and the Scorch. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll stealth poison. That should take him up to 160, and then we could even Mew to knock out if we really wanted. Let's bring up the Altaria, force the Volk, and see where we go from there. Yeah, I'm loving that we are just very consistent. What I'm not loving is that we are not doing a lot of damage. Obviously, that was a conscious choice. You know, I talked about that earlier in the video. That was a conscious choice to make the deck a little more streamlined. But, you know, it's a give and take, right? Because we're more consistent, but we do less damage, right? And I feel like a lot of times we exist on this, like, continuum where it's, you know, powerful is on one end, and consistent is on the other end. And we just have to kind of meet in the middle somewhere. So there's the Volk. They are going to go ahead and High Heat Blast. That's fine by me, I think. Go here. Put out a little Deuter. Pokecom. We could even have... yeah, we could even have gone for a knockout on the active. Now I'm starting to think that might have been... that might be the best play. We could go for a knockout on the active. Or we could gust. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and gust this thing. And then we'll stealth poison. And then we'll just, we'll go into a doll. Yeah, it seems fine to me. I'm liking where we're at. If they have to just continually hit into dolls, then that's good. Also, I don't want to give them any space on their bench to maybe play a second Volcanion. I'd like to just one-shot this Volcanion, if I could. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to hope to one-shot the Volk with the Max Cutter. But at the same time, I want to put as much pressure on the Centiskorch as we possibly can. So we'll see what they do here. Oh, you know what could have been good too? Maybe in this deck we could have played... now I'm thinking about it. Like, how much more oppressive would Power Plants have been? Huh. Yeah. Okay. Power Plants could have been really cool, actually. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. Ah, well, that's for another video, right? Give it like a month, and then we can come back to the Crobat VMAX deck list, deck profile. Dude, our Mew might be getting in here, bro. They're attaching to the Heatran. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? So we see an air balloon onto the Silvally. And just a G-Max and Inferno. I love it. So we would like to, I think, just like do as much damage as we can. That feels correct. Yo. Go here and research. Okie dokie. Crushing Hammer. Dang, you hate to see it. They can do a lot of damage on the next turn. So I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to go here. Oh, we can't really do that. Let's go ahead and retreat. And let's give him the old stealthy poison. I could have attached. Didn't really feel like I wanted to. Wanted to have the option here to go in with a Max Cutter on the next turn. Man, that Crushing Hammer would have been big, I think. Let's see what they go for. Because they don't want to switch is the thing. They want to kind of save their switches. But by saving their switches, they're actually hurting themselves a great deal because they're taking all this poison damage. We get to kind of pick and choose what we want to attack into. And now they don't have a viable thing to gust up. Wait, they passed? Dude. Believe? So how much are we doing? So, they have... Yeet! We don't even have to do the calculations. That's the best part! I love that so much. Well, let's do it for all the kids out there. Okay, you had 180 on a Centiskorch, so that's 140 left. But they had a Big Charm and a Heat Fire, so that's an additional 50. So, would you have gotten the knockout if you had done 180 damage with Crobat VMAX's second attack? Why or why not? Post down below in the comments if you would have knocked out that Centiskorch or Gnaw. Only one right answer. Unless you can somehow make the math like do different things. Which is, you know, in mathematics, you know, 1 can equal 2. I've seen it. All right. A little bit of Cherish Ball in my life. A little bit of Reed. I can hear him typing away right now. You're so cringe, bro. Why are you singing, bro? That's so cringe. Hey, I hear you. I'm with you all the way. It is so cringe. But I will not apologize. Let's go crop. Maybe we don't want to crop it. Yeah, I'm thinking that they either have a counter or they don't. So we went off the back of just them not having a counter to our deck. Oh, what do you guys say? Now they could have Mawile, so I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, see if you can go through 3 Swablu. Bet you can't. And then we'll pass. Yeet. This is pretty cool. I wish we had a draw supporter, but I wish my opponent didn't switch. Well, I do wish my opponent switched. Let's see if they have the Aegislash. The Aegislash. Dude, we got bailed out so hard there. Oh my goodness. I've never been happier to see a Marnie than that exact moment. However, it could also come with a Mawile, so I shouldn't. It didn't come with a Mawile. We got bailed out for sure. Okie dokie. Well. A little bit of. I'm done. Official song of the channel. Mambo number 5. Pokemambo number 5. Give me a VMAX, you coward. Give me a VMAX, you coward. That's right. See, I intimidated my opponent into playing the Marnie. I feel like why are ADP decks playing Marnie, bro? What are you doing out here? Who are you trying to impress out here, bro? Who are you trying to impress out here? No switch. I need them also to not have a switch. The poison damage is crucial. Yo, Tool Scrapper, thank you very much. They don't have a switch. I think this is where we just go in, all in, bats to the wall. Give them one of these. Hit him with one of those. Hit him with one of these. And I guess I'll Marnie here, right? Why not? Hit him with the Marnie. Not great, not terrible. And then Max Cutter. Gonna be the KO. KO? Fatality. Never played those games growing up. I always had friends that played Mortal Kombat. Dude, they scooped. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I was thinking we'd end the video after that one, but I have to keep going. I know you guys want to see another game, so. My night's not going to end early. I'm putting in overtime. My work doesn't even allow overtime. I actually get punished for staying late, so. This is not going to go over well with the boss. Speaking of the boss, I don't know. Do we go first? What do we think my opponent's playing, huh? I think we'll go first. What the heck? Just, we're having fun. We're vibing. We're chilling. Crobat VMAX. My wife just got an invite for a job interview, which is very cool. I will not name the organization, but it is in dumb old stupid Texas. Which, shout outs if you know that reference, because my wife does not. No hate to her, just she doesn't know it. You know, only a select few of us know that reference. But she'll learn. Oh, she'll learn. What do you think we're playing? What could this be? It's probably Cole. Big Daddy Cole. In that case, we probably just try to get as many Swablues out as we possibly can. That's going to be my theorem. I'm going to save the Crushings as well. The Quick Ball doesn't need to be played either. And we just pass it up. But there's definitely a non-0% chance that we move to dumb old stupid Texas. Which would be pretty cool. We have some good friends down in that area. And yeah, it'd be fun, I think. I mean, maybe. I don't know too much about Texas. I really just know that they have good barbecue. Dude, we were totally right. Spot on. Chef's kiss of a prediction. Dude, there's no way they're going to win, bro. We just get out like 2 Altaria. This deck is so busted. Why am I considering anything else for the Players' Cup? All right, so we see a Primate Wisdom. I think we try to play the Chaotic. So, no, actually, it doesn't matter. Oh, they Marnied us. That was such a juicy hand. I just loved having the Altaria. So, as long as we can get 1 Altaria, or that, I mean, that also works. I was more so thinking as long as we could get 1 Altaria, we'd be happy. But what are they going to attack us with, bro? Oranguru? Get out of here. Forget about it. Okay, well. Consider my wish granted. 1 Altaria. another Swablu. And we got 3 in the deck, bro. We could make some serious money moves. I won't, but I'm just saying we could. I could get the whole Swablu. Let's go. That's it, dude. Oh my gosh. My boss is going to be so mad at me. Oh, geez. This is putting in even more. I said one more game, but that game only lasted 2 minutes. And I'm not done talking about Texas yet. Oh, I'm in a real bind. Okay, all right. We'll queue it up again. I know. It's probably what you were waiting on. All right. Give it to me again. The game doesn't even want me to play again. It knows how busted this deck is. But could be fun. I mean, hopefully it would be like a little salary increase from her current job. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe afford us, a little bit of a leap up in her career, which would be awesome. So I'm all for it. When my babe can advance her career, yeah, I'm here for it. They have a Torb, so I'm a little nerve. So I am gonna go Crobbit, and then I am gonna go here. I think we could maybe get by with Swablus, like with just the Altaria strats, but I'm gonna go for it here, on the off chance that they like kind of understand what they're up against, and that's definitely not a guarantee, right? My opponent could just like have no idea what's gonna happen. The Voltorb does have 60 HP, so I kind of do like attaching to the active and getting into an Altaria. But it's just gonna be better for us to go into a Crobat, right? That's just better. It just works. It's like when I'm the banker in Monopoly. It just works out better that way. All right, so let's see what my opponent's up to. They could attack us with Koko. I'm worried about that. I want to get up to the 3 energy. No! They always Marnie us with the best hands. Yeah, I'm thinking that if it's a Voltorb deck with golden quick balls. I'm sorry, not allowed. Excuse me, sir. Could you please return the quick balls? Okay, only 1. Okay, that's fair. It's probably a locked quick ball then. I feel less. Though it's a Pikachu V deck. What, bro? What are we up against? We got to take out this Voltorb ASAP. Oh, this is not going to end well for us if they can get like a Koko down and oh, geez, Louise, and they're going to go ahead and Bolt Storm. Oh, this is going to get ugly if we don't get an attack off this next turn. Ay caramba. So getting the 2 onto the Chew. Crush me. Yep. 200 damage. We could prevent them from doing 200. I think that's the move. And then we just need too much here. I'd rather research. Okay. Well. We got another Crush. Yeetus, Deletus. And we'll go here, I guess. And we shall pass. Yeah, actually getting the speed into the discard was way better because they have the Torb. And y'all know the Torb accelerates lightning energy. It does something like that. Dude, they got the VMAX. I'm pogging out. They got the Koko. They're probably going to pop the Koko, though. They need to not just don't be good and don't get onto the Koko. Okay, good. Yes, this is all going according to plan. You're kidding. I needed that one. Wow, I need a lot of things right now. Let's go here. Let's be done. Dunsky LaFleur. One Tapu Koko could just run train through us, so we maybe we wanted to bring up the Crobbit? I don't think so, but it's definitely possible. No. 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 Okay, not a knockout. Not a knockout. Okay. Okay. Are we really going to lose to Pikachu? I hate it so much. We could take a KO on the Torb. Alternatively, we could do some damage to the Coke. Kind of like the idea of putting it within knockout range. I do like that idea. So I'm going to go Coco. We just can't handle a Tapu Koko. That's all there is to it, really. I maybe didn't want to drop the doll. I'm recognizing now. But I was kind of thinking like, oh, they could Marnie us and knock us out. But if they don't knock us out and we top deck a Crobat, then we probably want to play the Crobat. You can understand my worries, my anxieties. So we'll see what the opponent does here. They're going to Mallow and Lana, of course. I knew putting in overtime was going to be a mistake. Our hard counter, Pikachu VMAX with Voltorb and Mallow and Lana. There was no chance. We had no chance. What were we going to do? Ivan GNR. Maybe there's a way we can pull it back, but buddy, I don't think so. I do not think so. All right, Crobat, you've never let me down in the past. So don't do it again, buddy. Yoink. 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 Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done. And then we do get an energy. Okay. Just put your belief hats on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just scared about this. I'm pretty... We need like 3 more turns is the problem. And we need them to not have a gust this turn. So yeah, seems rough. seems rough. No! Also bad. Also bad. All right. Well, they cannot do a single dang thing, which I appreciate. We are going to need to ride the backs of the Alterias. Very hard. Wow, that Marnie was potentially devastating. I felt pretty good if we could get into a VMAX, because then they can't just gust on the next turn, which I'm sure they'll have on the following turn, but I guess I don't quite know what could possibly happen with this deck. Yeah, and they should just electrify. I think they'll go Coco and maybe into the Voltorb, actually. Or that could have been the last energy in their deck. Yo, we needed that so bad. I'm worried about a gust on the Crobat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're like barely not knocking it out. But what are we going to do? Like, we have no choice here? We could have maybe retreated into a doll? Because now they get to retreat into the Coco. But I guess if they retreat into the Coco, that's not too bad. I'm trying to think. They retreat into the Coco. Then they're taking energy off. And then presumably they're going to lose this Coco. I think that's probably the choice they're trying to make right now. Trying to think if it's a worthy sacrifice. We're already down 3 boss. Is that all the boss in our deck, man? Like, what the? What the? Don't think too hard, buddy. No gust, please. They took all that time to count! No! Oh. 280. You hate to see it. Okay. So we go here. We could still win. We could still win. We are taking a knockout on this boy. So it is definitely a thing that could happen. Okay. So then we go stealthy poison, hit him with the 70 and poison, and we go into a doll. And we say, Mr. Ivan, you do not have a boss's orders. And then we have our last one, which has to go on the Coco. And then they die. Oh, that's a killer. Please draw the boss. That's so killer. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. They've thwarted us at every turn. What am I supposed to do? Ah, well. That's fun. Anyway, hoping that we moved on to Texas. Long story short, we had our story interrupted by gameplay, so it could be fun. Yeah, we have some friends that live down there, and I visited a couple of times. I was down there for Dallas Regionals. It would certainly make going to Dallas Regionals a lot easier. There it is, the Bazap generator. They are going to evolve. Good choice. I just don't know how many energy they have left. We need to top deck the boss. Like, we need it. If we top deck the boss, I think we win, is the thing. I think we win if we just knock out this Coco. They're going to bring it active? Tell the boss it was worth it. Oh my gosh, what did I do to deserve this? I think we've done it. How are they getting through? How are they getting through anything else on our feet? How are they getting through any Alterias? How do they have enough energy left? I guess they can Bazap generator? But what are they Bazapping generating to? Oh my goodness. I guess they could Bazap generator to a Voltorb. They could manually attach to an Electrode too. We can't forget that. But if I see a Voltorb come down, I am beelining to it. So there is the Pikachu VMAX. They're going to go down to one prize. Reset stamp, couldn't care less. Let's get it. Let's get it. I bet they have like a Tech Raikou or something. That'd be so epic. That would be so epic. I think one of us is going to deck out before we win. I guess we have the Lily's Pokédoll, so we won't actually deck out. We got Marnies and stuff on deck. Do we play a Marnie here? Be our second. We would have one more. I think it's fine, right? Feel like it's okay. Try to limit their hand. I don't know what they could possibly have, but I like having a boss in hand. All right. The War of Attrition begins. 60 damage. What are you going to do now, buddy? This is actually probably the most intense game that we've had all day. They're going to ordinary... Wait, what do they have? What do they have? They put the Boltund back in. Okay. Do they just have a 1-1 Electrode line? Oh, they're going to power up the Trode. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. We don't have anything that can do enough damage. Oh, no. Oh, they got another one out. No. Attach to it, please. You won't. You're scared, buddy. Is it better for us at this point? Let's see. We have 6 more attacks. We have 7 more attacks until we can win the game. 7 more attacks until we can win the game. Huh. We got 1 boss left. 7 more attacks. Huh. Huh. Now I'm thinking that our best route to winning is through the deck out. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe we have a hammer left? I think we have a hammer in the prizes. Hammer could bail us out. Hammer could bail us out. They're going to detonate. I think we could win by deck out. Dude, that would be huge. We could win by deck out. Okay, so we go boss here, because we don't want to have them have a Voltorb. And then we speed Divive. And then Crushing Hammer? Okay, not a Crushing Hammer. Can't remember if our last one was prized or not. They have to have a Gus, though, right? They probably have their last boss. Oh, so sad. Oh, so sad. So sad. Well, we played our hardest. I guess we have to play for their last boss being prized. But I guess we have Crushing Hammer. There it is. There's our last one. Crushing Hammer, please. Oh, yeet. Speed Dive. Come on. Okay, so there's 2 routes to win. That was either their last energy or their last boss. Oh, no, they keep attaching. I hate to see it. I hate to see it. So now we got to just retreat, man. We got to just retreat. We'll attach. We'll be done. We just say, hey, bro, we're going to last 2 more turns with our Poké Dolls. You don't got it like that. G-Max full tackle. Oh! All right, bring up our Altaria. Come on. Come on, buddy. And pass. Come on, little flexors. I need the energy right now. Oh, G-Max full tackle. Ivan, you cannot take us down. You were not terrible today. That's a dub. I am so proud of us for coming back in that matchup when everything should have gone wrong. Everything did go wrong. They had the Mallow and Lana. They had the double Electrode. We got just enough hammers to make it work. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you on the next one, guys. This was, man, I'm gonna need a break for sure. See you on the next video, guys. Remember, good luck and also have fun.